rocks are wet and slippery today, so it's kind of difficult. I'll start recording again once I make it over this part. Okay, I'm only 5 feet from where I was when I stopped recording. This is the rock that I climbed over. Look at the way that the moss and all of these ferns grow like so well on the rocks. And all of this lichen, like the rocks are just covered with all of the lichen, but then I don't know what this is. I'm not sure. Maybe that's old dead lichen or something? I'm not sure. Well, I'm kind of worried about this area here because it's so mossy, but I can hold on to this rock, so I'll be all right. And then I can just step out onto this one. No problem. I know that somewhere up ahead there's a cave that I was in once before, but what I'm trying to do now is get to a different cave that I just saw today. I was out on a shelf on the rock face, and looking down I could see the opening to a cave about 60 feet below me, but the rock face was too sheer. There was no way that I could climb down it there. But if I go around this way, I'll be able to get there. Oh, I remember this spot. Yeah, there's kind of a little tiny cave. It's not even a cave. Here you can see it. Like, you could totally sleep down in there, no problem, you know? In fact, I see some socks down there. So, yeah, people do sleep down there. All right. Well, I'm going to stop recording for a second so that I can get my bearings and figure out which way to go. It's pretty unique. From this side, it just looks like a regular tree that grows like out from the ground next to this rock. But if you look at the other side, it has this bizarre, like, opening up into the tree. I have no idea how far up in there it goes. You know, the tree itself is really weird. Anyway, this is some kind of like a grove that I'm in now that is like, it must be the extreme end of the entire rock formation. Like, this is the end closest to Tower City. So I guess this is the north end of the formation. I don't know. It's not as interesting back here. I mean, it's really cool, but it's not as interesting as the huge cliffs and everything. That's the good stuff. So I'm gonna, I guess, try to climb back up through here. Yeah, all right, that's not so bad. I'm getting better at it every time that I come. I notice that. Like, I have more confidence. I'm less scared of the heights. I'm less scared of hurting myself. Because I realize that every time that I come here, there is no avoiding it. I'm gonna be bruised black and blue all over my shins and legs, you know? Just from climbing on all this stuff. So I want to get up on top of that somehow, but everything's so slippery. Well, I mean, I have been up there before. I have photos of it. But I guess what I'm trying to really figure out is how to get back onto this path that I took one time before, but I haven't I don't really remember exactly how I got there. It was somehow led me up onto the rock formation from down here. Like you can see, this is the very beginning of the formation, and then it'll go on for about 1.5 miles or so in that direction. So once that I figure it out, I'll start recording again. This is a really interesting spot that I just found. I've never been down here before. I'm on the downside of the wall now. I've only ever been like on the Schuylkill County side, or whatever, on the northern side. So now I'm like down on the southern side, and it's way different over here. Way different. But I mean, it's hard for me to even get good shots for you. I'll try to find some. It does get pretty interesting down through here. I see ledges that I never could have reached before, but they're too difficult, I think. Honestly, it's starting to get a little old. I've been walking for quite a while, and well, I'm just more or less trapped outside of a wall. So this sucks. Oh well. I'll get over it. I'll get over the wall somehow. Okay, I made it to here, but like it is doable, but that boulder field in front of me, there's no way that I'm doing that on this wet, slippery, rainy day. I think I'm turning back. I'll have to tackle it another time. Oh well. The way that this whole boulder has cracked apart like this. And I don't know if they'll still be here, but last time I was here, there was these weird fungus things over here. You can see it there, and down there's one, but they were like bright orange in color whenever I was here like a few weeks ago. Oh well. So yeah, this rock is really amazing. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, it's the size of 4 city buses, you know, so it's like just crazy the way that it fractured like that over the millennia, like there, you know. So over there, behind that pyramid looking thing there, is that grove that I was in earlier, and I showed you that little cave-like structure where a person could sleep. So I think I'm gonna jump down onto this rock, then that one, and then I'll be on the ground. But I have to put the phone away for this.